52-2, dispatcher train movement records, current train movement of the record, keep the train movement of the record current, carefully check the entries made on the train movement of the record, include the entries made with the preceding dispatcher, secure the entry missing information on the train movement of the record, even in the event of the curve with the previous store of the duty right with the train movement of the records are maintained, and enter all information in a neat and orderly manner, and an ink and sign of the sign of the train movement of the records. 522, the train movement of the record information, the Code of Federal Regulations, Bnsf, and Bnsf rate internal requirements mandated the inclusion of the certain information for the train movement of the record include the following information: train movement, the identification of the time, location of the date, identification of the dispatcher on the duty. This will be same at the time as shown on the transfer dispatch. At your off-duty time, this will be the same time shown on the transfer is to be entered with the relieving dispatcher track bulletins delivered in the train, identification engineer, conductor, and their times on the duty, time on due, off on the hours, service, and location, train, and engine, direction, movement, connection, if applicable, departure of the times, origin or arrival time, destination for each of the crew, district, number of the load, empty cars, the total tonnage, and origination, designation, station on each of the crew district of each of the train. Set out information for any bad order car. Set out input fields of the required information presented with the CAD function of detector stop for the bad order. Sets out associated with the trackside warning detector TWD or other mechanical stop OT for the bad order set out and associated with the track warrant to detect the proper completion of these functions provided with the automatic notification of resource protection and mechanical desk. In the event of catastrophic loss of the electronic system with the train movement, the record CAD, the preceding information must be handled on record on paper or filed archive. 523, authorized issued movement complete. Authorized information train maintenance for the main way movement immediately drawing red diagonal and appropriate with the column train line. When the movement is complete, draw another red line to the form X. When they're using the CAD system, the rule does not apply. 524, transfer to the next day train move with the record. Transfer to the next day record, and if then counted with the train move with the record before the midnight, but it does not depart from the initial station turnaround point of the after midnight. When transferring these trains, right, and then the following, transfer the train movement the record of the day using the CAD system. The rules do not apply. Crews immediately leave the other designated terminal. When the hours of service would cause the crew to be relieved at other designated terminal, note the information for the train movement of the record indicated with the time and location if the CAD system and if the information is generated with the relief cap is applied to the train movement of the record. 526 left blank initially. Issue initial track warrant, general track bulletin. Issue the initial track warrant, general track bulletin. Include the CTC territory train outlined with the general code of the rule. 15-1 track bulletin. Shaw circle containing the track warrant number into the track column. In the CAD system, this function is not required. Track warranting control. And TWC with the crew member to report the train dispatcher exact time of the rear train has passed a specific time. Do the following state the track release for the following information filed. Is that correct as follows? ID clear of the location and time is correct. If the information on the train include the information of the train movement record. Train movement records in the TWC territory not protected by the CTWC territory. Before giving the okay with the track warrants issued with the train maintenance with the weight of the track warranty control territory not protected by the CTCWC, enter the following train movement with the record information movement authorized in one direction. To indicate the limits of the authority of the train maintenance of the way and the employees authorized to move in one direction, I only leave the items 2 and 3 with the draw vertical line between the station authorized, also between the lines authorized. The draw circle containing the track warrant number, the horizontal line with the column of the list and name of the point indicated with the whole main track of the point, and arrow the column last point but indicates clear main track of the point movement. The authorized agent against the current of the traffic, the double track. When authorization moving against the current of the track, draw horizontal red lines of the maintenance away employee train columns indicated between the station between the being made movement authorized in both directions. Signal the indicated limit of the authority to maintenance of the way of an employee train authorized in both directions. Draw a diagonal line between the stations authorized for the entire of the maintenance of the way of the employee of the train. Do this in the both sides of the column between the limits of the authorized draw cycle with the contains the track warrant number the double track. If the maintenance of the way employee in train is authorized to move in both directions, show the limited authority on one side of the train. The movement of the record with the corresponding to the track authorized. 5291 track warrant voided. Reported clear. The track warrant has been voided. If the reported clear, draw red X through the track warrant numbers on the train movement. The record 529 location not shown in the station column. If the track warrant limits are others or stations shown in the stations column, such as the MP, DTO, XO, or YL, indicate the location of the appropriate column. 53 Track weather and conditions.